Now, it's not an easy thing to do, Chris, and so we understand mistakes are going to happen. But the consequences of these mistakes are catastrophic because they do react exactly as Stephen Marshall did here in South Australia and shut down the whole state to the cost of hundreds of millions of dollars, at least in New South Wales. And whatever flaws or fights that Gladys is having over there, she is being sensible about coronavirus and COVID and how to manage it. And let me just put this in perspective, Chris. The global coronavirus cases are estimated by the World Health Organization at something like 750 million. And we've had just over 1 million deaths. It works out the death rate is about 0.13%, which is just a little bit higher than the flu. And yet we are devastating.
But we would not have had those. But Cory, I keep hearing this, but we would not have had those numbers. And if you want to classify them as small, let's call them small, we would not have had those small numbers if we hadn't have locked down strategically in many areas of the world, including Australia.
Well, no, well, Chris, I can actually debate that point because in the end, there are hundreds of millions of people that haven't been diagnosed with coronavirus, but that have it. And we also know that there is a cost, there is a massive cost to lockdowns. And the World Health Organization has also said they don't really work particularly well. Yeah. We also know that the coronavirus seems to have cured the world of influenza. It seems to have cured the world of influenza because no one's dying of that anymore. The statistics attached to this are being manipulated.
But I understand the cost economically, but if you pull people apart, that is, don't allow them to be together, that is, lock them down, you do accrue benefits in terms of passing on a virus.
I mean, who is this lunatic World Health official?
Like everything else.
I understand the cost.
Like everything else, there is a cost-benefit analysis that goes on with these things.
OK, let's move on. There are a couple of other things happening.
Stephen Conroy's hero. I want to channel Stephen Conroy's hero, Graham Richardson, who said, we are completely, and I'll paraphrase here, overreacting to this. You can live with it. You've got to learn to live with it. You've got to manage it. And I think this is just being used as an excuse to really inflict extraordinarily powers on governments which are unnecessary.
Stephen Conroy, the Queensland border open to